Hey, yo, say hello to the bad guy, Scott Hall, and I've got a scoop for you. And we all know there's a lot of podcasts out there, but I encourage you to check out this one. It's called Going In Raw. You heard it here first. Going In Raw.
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
Hey, Larson.
And welcome back to Going In Raw, the only pro wrestling podcast you need to be listening to right here at youtube.com/Steven Larson. Available wherever podcasts can be found, and of course, taped live at the Twitch at twitch.tv/Steve and Larson. It's WrestleMania week. Get hype, everybody. Get hype. Because we've got both nights of WrestleMania coming up this Saturday and Sunday, of course, over at the twitch.tv/Steven Larson. We're going to be doing our live reactions to that. Should be a lot of fun. Maybe we should do a giveaway, Larson. What should we give away? You want to give away something?
I might have some stuff. I know I have another copy of Wrestling Society X on DVD under my desk here.
I need to get that first one from you.
Oh, I thought you got it.
Did I get it from you?
So I did have two, and now...
How many do you have now?
One.
Okay, I probably did get it from you then. I just haven't sent those things out. That was like ages ago. Bad start.
I'll see if I can find something else.
All right, cool. Just random shit around your house.
Well,
Maybe we have some stickers or something.
Or yeah, like some I don't know, something.
You're just looking around your room.
Well, I'm trying to think of like something.
Yeah, I got some dirty underwear over there.
Going In Raw lore that I have that we used at one point that we aren't utilizing now.
What, like the underwear that was in all those what was the ads we were doing with the underwear? You're putting your finger through the peel.
Oh yeah, they used to be up here. I have them somewhere.
Send those out to somebody. Larson's chonies. After he pooped his pants. Anyways, so yeah, Pupe. This weekend, of course, WrestleMania, we're doing our live reactions along with the Enforcer. So that should be a lot of fun. And yeah, good stuff. Also, wanted to ask the friendos out there for a quick favor. If you're listening to us in the audio realm, one thing that we noticed, and we're gonna look at some of these later on in today's show before we do the questions. But one thing we noticed is that we need more of you to give us ratings and reviews. It's a great, free, easy way to help support Going In Raw. Theoretically, it boosts us in the rankings. Want to be ranked, and that's a great way to do it. So if you can please give us a review of the show, preferably 5 stars. But I'll be honest, just be honest with it. Just be honest with it.
Yeah.
I mean, the more stars, the more it helps us. So if you're going to give us a 1 star, just maybe don't.
But any review is better than no review.
I think probably. I don't know.
So just tell go on there, tell us what you think.
Yeah.
Good, bad, and different.
Yeah.
John the drummer here has a perfect example of what you can put.
Yeah.
Quote, the most phoned in podcast out there.
Yeah, but if you're going to do that, give us a 5-star review.
Yeah, that's fine.
Honestly, I'm just going to ask people to give us a 5-star review.
I think
Maggie. Like lower stars, it's kind of crap. It's not good.
Maybe. Maggie, put the link for Spotify here. Thank you.
Thank you, Maggie. That's so nice.
Believe
if you're listening on Spotify,
Maggie's
whatever
Thank
you're
you
listening
so much,
to it on. So yeah, we're going to look at some of those reviews a little bit later on in today's show. We're also going to talk about the newest, Hall of Famers to the WWE.
Yeah.
Talk about the New Japan Cup. Yeah. We're going to talk about tonight's, it's a WrestleMania Raw, isn't it? Tonight's WrestleMania Raw?
Yeah, it's WrestleMania Raw. Yeah, let's jump right into it. We'll do our Raw recap, our review and a review. Gosh, it's not Tuesday. Preview.
Yes, correct.
Preview. But first, Cody. Is he going to be on Raw tonight? Is he not going to be on Raw? I don't know.
What's the latest update?
We are officially on the home stretch of Cody going to WWE 2022, seemingly, because everything seems to indicate that he's going to be taking on Seth Rollins at WrestleMania this weekend. But I guess the question is he going to show up in some capacity on Raw tonight to set up the match? So over the weekend, Seth Rollins tweeted a screen cap of a text purportedly from Vince McMahon, instructing him to be at Mr. McMahon's office at 9 a.m. this morning. So is it possible that Cody could be revealed there as Seth's opponent? On the latest Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer had some additional information. And if you getting your hopes up about seeing Cody tonight on Raw, it might not happen, according to Dave, as we had to say these transcripts are from Wrestle Talk. Quote, there are graphics made and things like that. I don't know the extent of it, but it's like there's stuff being produced, has already been produced for the show to build whatever it is with Cody or however that all turns out. But yeah, so tonight, I don't know how they announce it. but that's one of the focal points, if not the focal point of the show within tonight's Raw, that is. Within the company, this was a week ago, so things always change. But a week ago, the talk definitely was that Cody doesn't show up till WrestleMania. One last tidbit, we can discuss some more. Fightful Select, by the way, go subscribe to Fightful Select, noted that as of Sunday, so yesterday, Cody was not included in the internal scripts for tonight's edition of Raw. I'd imagine this thing where Seth's going to show up in Vince's office. Vince says, I got an opponent for you. Seth says, who? Vince says, you got to wait till Saturday or Sunday to find out. Maybe we'll have the rest of Raw, Seth going through the locker room, going through backstage, trying to find out who his opponent is.
Yeah, that's a solid idea. Yeah, I mean that I could see something like that happening. As far as like, should he? No, I think they should save for WrestleMania. It'd be a big moment. He's got that huge entrance. That'll be kind of fun to see. Are they going to use smoke and mirrors? Are they going to use whatever the other one's called from AEW, the Kingdom? Is that what it's called? Kingdom?
Kingdom, just Kingdom.
Kingdom, yeah,
just Kingdom.
So whatever they use, a new Downstate song. I don't know. No, save
why
it
not
for
an amalgam
WrestleMania.
of smoke and mirrors and Kingdom? I think that's what it's called.
I'm trying to put that together in my head right now.
I mean, WWE has made some of the most ham-fisted and poorly put together amalgam of theme songs I've probably ever heard.
Yeah, it's like 5 seconds one, 5 seconds the other.
And then hard cut, yeah,
totally.
No creativity involved. Yeah.
Save it for WrestleMania. It's a big moment. Of course, that's what you do. We'll put him. We'll try to find a way to maybe fit him on the thumbnail.
Well, of course we can.
And like a split screen thing.
Yeah, you have probably Rowan holding up both those belts and Cody on one side, or two different sides. Yeah,
and then we'll get like, how dare you spoil it? And it's
this is a review.
It's a review. It's happened. It's like live. It's like a live sports thing.
Yeah,
it's okay. It's not. We're not.
We're here to talk about what happened.
A movie. We're not putting like the Joker's picture in a thumbnail of Batman or something. So yeah, that'll be good. So I don't know. Would you prefer to see him on Raw or just wait till Mania, dude?
No, at this juncture, wait till Mania.
What's the most underwhelming way? Like if he was on Raw tonight, if he's just like sitting in McMahon's office, he's like, hey.
Seth
Kobe.
walks in and Cody's just sitting there. Yeah.
Yeah. And Cody's like,
how's it going, dude?
Hey, Kobe.
and then Seth just goes, who's this guy?
Who's this guy? And then he goes, whoop.
Exactly.
I mean, what if he walks in and Stardust?
Stardust, I know.
Whoop. Oh, hi, Cody. Yeah. So it's like, oh, I can't. Oh, hi, Cody. Oh,
yeah,
man.
That was probably the most underwhelming way. But no, Vince will make some reference to Cody. Seth will get all paranoid about who's going to be. And if it's going to be kind of the focal point of the episode, I would imagine there's going to be some ongoing storyline throughout the episode of him trying to figure out who it's going to be. Now, I guess the question is, if they open the show with that happening, Seth going to Vince's office, Seth then trying to find out who his opponent is, are they going to have any sort of payoff to that story during the course of the show? And by that, I mean some sort of Cody appearance at the end. I would be surprised at this juncture, but if the story is going to be told throughout the show, Seth trying to figure out who his opponent is, what's the payoff for that going to be?
I do love you've just booked this like that. This is your thing that you're saying. If they do this, what should it be? It's Pharaoh runs out.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pharaoh runs out. And then he sits down in front of Seth. Seth's in the middle of the ring. Pharaoh runs out. He jumps up on the apron, right? He comes in the ring. He sits down like a good boy. And he says, there's only one royal family in wrestling.
Woof, woof.
Ruff, ruff.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, there you go. We did it together. Good job. Collaborations.
Awesome. High five, Steve.
High five. So anyways, man, you know what the most exciting moment at this weekend's WrestleMania festivities is going to be? The most unpredictable moment by far?
Yeah.
Scott Steiner with a live mic, baby.
Yep.
That's right. It was confirmed this morning. WWE announced the latest inductees in the WWE Hall of Fame. And sadly, it's not Sid yet, but the Steiners are finally going into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's totally deserved. They're like one of, if not the most dominant tag team of the 90s.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They would have been in a long time ago had it not been, I believe, for Scott Steiner, being Scott Steiner.
Totally.
But I remember there was a report a while ago that said from probably Fightful, because they're like the only people to pay attention to anymore, that Vince has no problem with Scott Steiner. And I think Scott Steiner having a problem with Vince. I don't know, man. I don't know how much of that shit's like, so, like what was it, a Simon Miller interview from StarCast a while ago, years ago, that he was saying some pretty nasty things. I don't know how much that stuff is just to drum up attention and I don't know, maybe he's like, hey, I'm a showman. This is what people expect when they do an interview with me. I'm on a wrestling thing.
Yeah.
And then, when WWE says, hey, you want to be in the Hall of Fame, and they've treated Braun really well, Braun Breaker. Maybe he's like, yeah, no, that sounds great. You can trust me. I'm cool.
Yeah, it could be. That could be.
Or maybe he's
I know
crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Scott has said some less than flattering things about the WWE Hall of Fame.
Say the least, yeah.
And it said that I believe that he has no interest in being a part of it. But, things change, especially when he has his nephew in the company now.
Yeah. Yeah, people mellow out a little bit in their old age. I assume.
They can.
I think.
They can.
Or they get crazier. I don't know. Whatever.
Let's take a quick break here to get a word from our sponsor, Coinbase. So, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm like a lot of the friendos out there who are interested in getting into the world of cryptocurrency, but probably have no idea where to start. I know I don't have any idea where to start. It all seems so overwhelming.
Hey, man, I feel you. I was once there with you, friendo, but then I started using Coinbase, which makes learning to buy and sell cryptocurrency simple. Coinbase's easy-to-use platform has basically turned me from a crypto dullard into the crypto Lanny Poffo, a genius. It was a breeze to start my own portfolio, and Coinbase supports the most popular digital currencies on the market, as well as offering portfolio management and protection, learning resources, and a mobile app, so I can keep tabs on all my crypto in one place.
Millions of people trust Coinbase with their digital assets, so whether you're looking to diversify, get started, or just find a better way to get into crypto markets, get started today with Coinbase.
And for a limited time, new users can get $10 in free Bitcoin when you sign up today at Coinbase.com/going-in. Sign up at Coinbase.com/going-in for $10 in free Bitcoin. This offer is for a limited time only, so be sure to sign up today. That's Coinbase.com/going-in. This is exciting stuff. Well, part of it is. The other part is
this is doubly exciting.
Very exciting, actually. Zack Sabre Jr., hey, ticket, won the New Japan Cup, defeating Tetsuya Naito to win the 2022 New Japan Cup, and will now face Kazuchika Okada for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship at Hyper Battle. They've got the best names.
A pretty cool name.
Their shows.
That card is loaded. I think there's 6 titles on the line.
Holy shit! Really? That's cool. April. Are we gonna add that to April's?
We can. I already got a preliminary list.
Okay.
I can definitely add that to there.
Well, maybe. I don't know. New Japan New Japan. It wasn't really that much of a. What like I lost big time. Enforcer was he was within like 9 points.
If Okada had won the tournament, he would have won.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Big
but none of us did terribly well at New Japan Cup anyways.
No.
So yeah, congratulations. You retained Big Red. Whatever. I'm more focused now on the real prize, and that's just beating you in basketball every Friday. That's more exciting to me now.
Okay.
I'm going to try to go for a skunk game this week.
All right.
20 to nothing. That's what I'm going to go for.
I mean, I guess it's good to have goals.
It's good to have goals, right?
It is good to have goals. My goal is to retain Big Red this month and basically in perpetuity.
Solid goal to have. That's a good goal to have.
I'm looking to be just absolutely dominant in terms of predictions.
Okay. Well,
basically unbeatable.
Good luck with that.
I'm going to be like the Roman Reigns of our predictions.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great.
Lofty goals indeed.
Great goals to have.
Yeah.
I encourage your goals, man.
Thank you. I encourage yours too. You could try to shut me out in basketball. Of course, you'd expect me to do whatever I could to prevent that from happening as a competitor.
Same as it goes with me and Big Red, of course.
Oh, I expect your best every show, every week, every month.
Whoa, buddy.
That's what I'm expecting.
Yeah.
It's up to you to see what you actually deliver.
Let's see if we can expect greatness from Raw tonight, Larson, because it is WrestleMania Raw.
Yeah.
And Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns are both going to appear on the last Raw before WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Tag team champions collide on, what does this mean? Tag team champion, like.
It's RK Bro against the Usos. Isn't that the match that happened at Survivor Series? Didn't they do the match at Survivor Series?
I think they did. Yeah.
I suspect every match here listed is going to end in some sort of DQ finish. So we got a massive 8-woman tag team match. So it's Sasha and Naomi teaming up with Rhea and Liv against Shayna, Natalya, and then Carmella and Zelina.
That seems like it'll absolutely break down.
Yeah.
That one will break down. The Usos versus RK Bro. Yeah, I could see like Street Profits and Alpha Academy getting involved. Who are the Usos taking on for their tag titles?
Nakamura and Boogs.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if they're going to show up.
They could. Alpha Academy, Street Profits, lock horns ahead of triple threat match Mania. And then Rey Mysterio looks for payback on The Miz.
Alpha Academy and Street Profits. There's a that might not break down.
Yeah, that's a possibility. That can end in like a real finish.
And then Rey Mysterio versus Miz. That'll probably have an actual finish. That'll probably be.
That might not even be a match. That might just be a segment.
Didn't they? I thought they announced it as a match, though.
Oh, did they?
But then didn't they also announce? Wasn't there like a Ronda and?
Yeah, and then she said on some stream that she's like, "I'm not gonna be. I'm not a Raw."
That's how it went down. They had announced it, and then she just said, "No, that's not happening."
Well, they announced it, and I don't know the exact timeline. If they announced it, she said that, and they pulled the announcement, or they announced it, they pulled it, and then she said that she wasn't good.
Did she say it like this? Yeah, I'm not gonna.
I mean, I just read that she said it.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, before we answer some questions, let's go ahead and look at some of these podcast reviews. I'm looking at Apple Podcast.
Same, I'm here too.
Listen to this great review here from March 2nd from somebody named Denise DBH9. It's fun to listen to these preface it. The title is A Great Show, 5 stars. It's fun to listen to these podcasts. The guys typically talk about wrestling headlines and do recaps of shows. I find them informative, entertaining, and thoughtful in their analysis. I always appreciate their critiques and their positivity. Steve Larson and the Enforcer have great spirits and have made wrestling more enjoyable for me. They've also cultivated a pretty welcoming and respectful community of followers. Look, it puts everybody over. Thank you, Denise.
Thank you so much, Denise. I got one here from Winter Circle, 1 star.
Oh, wow.
Well-intentioned.
Yeah. We definitely have good intentions, Larson.
These two are boring.
Fuck. What?
They don't really say anything insightful.
Oh.
Sounds like 2 marks in a basement reminiscing about better times.
Well, he's close. It is 2 marks. We're not in a basement. We do have our own houses.
Yeah,
and I'm
not in my basement.
Generally reminisce about better times. Why that deserves 1 star, I'm not sure.
I mean, I guess this particular listener, not a fan of nostalgia.
Oh, I've got another one here. Oh, gosh. This is so bad. Oh, no. I can't. I'm not even going to read this. Should I read this one?
No, don't. But look at the name of who left it.
This is going to get us in trouble. I'm just going to read it's 1 star. I'm just going to read the title. Another woke wrestling podcast. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Oh, here we go. Ken, here with the 5-star review, says, good to see Peacemaker and Adam Pearce's dads giving us the wrestling info.
I guess I'm Adam Pearce's dad.
And I'm Peacemaker. Oh, I don't want to be Peacemaker's dad. That guy was terrible.
I don't think he said good to see Peacemaker and Adam Pearce's dad.
Oh, okay. I'm actually Peacemaker, not his dad.
Peacemaker.
Okay, good. Here we go. Oh, this is nice. Big Trizzer says 5 stars only for Steve's Finn voice. And he says, made me laugh, so I write review. Simple. There's my Finn voice there for Big Trizzy.
Here's one from Dalton, 5-star review. Been listening since 2015. Love the guys. They make bad wrestling fun and keep me up to date on shows I don't want to or can't watch.
Nice. Oh, look at this January 1st, 2022 one. 5 stars. And the title is 5 stars, like the emojis. And it says, love these dudes. The shows are always fun. From Maggie Rita. Thank you, Maggie. You're the best. Let's go ahead and answer some questions. And, of course, next Monday, we'll read some more of these if some of the friendos out there post their reviews. Let's see here. First up from, I know we're going to get some Will Smith slap question. Oh, man, we got 34 questions. Before we get started, how many of these do you think have to do with the slap last night?
You said 34?
There's 34 questions, which is a larger
11.
amount than usual.
At least
11. Wow, okay. First up from B-Man Patrick Sparks. He's the guy that at 1 o'clock in the morning, I'll DM him about The Wire. My latest updates on The Wire. Because he's the dude.
He's a huge Wire fan.
Huge Wire fan.
Huge Wire fan.
He says, what's one wrestler from each promotion that you would task reading you a bedtime story to ensure you fall asleep?
Wow, great question.
Rhonda. It's like a soothing low murmur. Or just annoy me. I'd be like, do I have tinnitus? What's that ringing in my ear? Oh, it's Ronda Rousey's promo.
Wax buildup in my ears?
What about from from AAA, Dr. Wagner Jr.
Oh, he's got a great voice.
Good night, Steve. I hope you have a lovely dream
Great.
about things like hot women.
Thanks, Dr. Wagner Jr. I will have a sexy dream like that. Give me one from Impact. Who from Impact?
From Impact?
Yeah.
PCO.
That's good.
I don't know if I've ever heard him talk.
I don't know. I think he just rambles a lot.
He does.
Oh, there
From
you go.
AEW.
Flatsy, it says Keith Lee.
Oh, yeah. That's a good answer.
That's a good one.
Or Hangman Page. He has a really calm voice.
Oh, he's got a calming voice. Yeah, that's a soothing voice. Oh, it'd be Adam Cole, baby, because it'd be story time.
It would be story time with Adam Cole, baby.
Yeah, that's good.
Nikyle says power rank best to worst wrestling car pranks from this list.
Okay.
Goldberg smashing limo windows.
Yep.
Buckle up Teddy.
Yeah, somebody like Taker or Kane or somebody, I think, like drove off with Teddy in a car or something. Is when I wasn't watching.
No, same. King of the Road. Strowman flipping over the ambulance, or Kenny and Matt Hardy running over Sammy Guevara in the field cart.
King of the Road sounds like Hogs of the Road, which is what the guys from Clockwork Orange used to play. Those were super car pranks, right there.
Yeah, those were super car pranks. There.
Yeah, the top car prank here is clearly Strowman flipping over an ambulance.
Yeah,
or it'd be the golf cart one.
Yeah, without a doubt. Wrestle Dude, could there be a surprise hit show this WrestleMania weekend?
Oh yeah, something's gonna stand out. Maybe it'll be.
It would be Super Card of Honor.
It could be Super Card of Honor. That's a possibility. Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of excitement about that show. A lot of interest. People are curious about what's going to happen. White Brownie with Stand Deliver being out of the CWC for the first time since February 2020.
Jeez.
Could you guys see this as a way for Vince and Bruce to see how 2.0 looks in a larger venue before they decide to take 2.0 on the road? I don't think they're going to take 2.0 on the road, at least for TV, because it's probably too expensive.
Well, with this crew too, like how much more difficult would it be to get that developmental time training in the performance center? Like before, I'm not sure that the people who were on TV necessarily needed that time.
Yeah.
Because they were seasoned. They brought in people who knew what they were doing and they just made them better. This crew has been signed for, I mean, a bunch of them have been signed for over a year now, but still a year is not a long time. So I would be shocked if they went out on the road, to be honest with you. I would hope that they would do like house show loops like they did before to get those reps that they need. Are you with us, Larson? Oh,
a lot of them within the last year. Yeah, totally.
He's back.
All right. Yeah, I was just saying the house show circuit where they could actually get some quality reps. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Blake Elizondo, now that we're seeing wrestlers choose to not re-sign with AEW, I have to wonder what feels worse, not being treated well in WWE or not being treated well in AEW. I don't see how one would be worse or better than the other. If you're not being treated well, that's not fun. Did you see Sami Zayn talk to Cultaholic?
Yeah.
About that, and everything he said, it totally made sense. He says, I'm very happy creatively. I'm on TV a lot. I get to do a lot of cool stuff, and obviously they pay him pretty well.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty interesting stuff.
Yep.
Dirty Rich asks, who could be a good mouthpiece for Shy Ronnie?
I don't know on the main roster who, but what if they expand Diamond Mine to main roster and have Malcolm Bivens?
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anybody else. Dan Lambert. Bring him in. Let's see here. Brandong says if the Blackpool Combat Club, the Clobbering Club, has a blood and guts match, who are the other 3 guys to bleed with Mox and Danielson?
I mean, ideally, it'd be the 3 other guys that Danielson mentioned. It would be Wheeler Yuta. It'd be Daniel Garcia. It'd be Lee Moriarty.
Yeah, but they want to. Oh, so they have a blood and guts to join them. They bleed first, and then they. Yeah, that's good. Oh,
well, they do. No, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you want to join us? You got to bleed with us first, and blood and guts.
Yeah,
like that's a bit much.
Yeah. Kobe, which single wrestler signed to AEW or free agent would you want to add to each of these AEW factions? So, either a newly signed wrestler or a free agent. Who would you add to House of Black? I feel like it would need to be someone that they all, or at least somebody they had history with, because that's so far in terms of the 3 official members of House of Black. There's all a reason that they're together. Johnny Gargano.
He's such a dork. I say that in a loving way. I love Johnny Gargano.
John.
I'm going to go with Mustafa Ali. I know he's not a free agent. I know, but I hope that I hope he gets there someday.
Yeah, he has a lot of history with Buddy Murphy. So
yeah, I think that'd be awesome to see what he could do there.
The Elite. Either a single wrestler signed to AEW or free agent.
Oh, the Elite. I don't know. Bring the Good Brothers in, I guess, from Impact. I mean, they're already kind of the Elite. That's a terrible answer.
Pinnacle.
I mean, Britt Baker. You want to actually give her the official Elite title.
Yeah, Pinnacle.
Brian Cage.
Good. Jericho Appreciation Society.
Dean Malenko.
Lance Storm.
That's good. That's good.
Although I know he's working for Impact, but still.
Yeah.
If Lance Storm show, that'd be great. Blackpool Combat Club.
Oh, we've already mentioned. The people at Wheeler Yuta, Daniel Garcia, Lee Moriarty.
Andrade Family Office.
Oh, man. What happened to the...
Oh, I don't know. Is Roosh? Bring Roosh in.
Roosh, there you go. Roosh, that's good. Thought he was injured.
Yeah, he did hurt his knee, but I think he might be cleared.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Maybe. Right, or he should be cleared reasonably soon, I think.
Shane's birthday
tweet. I don't know
tweet.
Exactly, but hopefully.
Shane's birthday tweet asks, how would you book Eddie Kingston winning his first gold, and who would it be against? Well, like it'd be, I'd have be the I know what it's gonna be. I know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be that trios title with LAX. That's what it should be. That's what it's gonna be.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
Yeah,
be the Jericho Appreciation Society for him.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, or you could do like obviously the TNT title. Who's got it right now? Dan Lambert's the TNT champion.
Scorpio Sky is.
Scorpio Sky. You know what? If you toss Eddie Kingston into a feud against those guys, like Eddie Kingston and LAX against Lambert and his crew, I might not hate that. Lambert and Kingston in the ring together. I wonder if like that would sort of, if adding Kingston to the mix would make Lambert, because I think Lambert can talk. It's just the way that they have him be presented is just off-putting.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either.
And I wonder if you put Kingston in the mix, if that would sort of be a fix for that.
Could be. Flint, will Cody and Seth at Mania be overbooked, or will it just be a normal match and Cody has to win, right? I think it'll be a normal match, and Cody has to win that.
Cody's got to win.
Yeah,
and I think it'll be a normal match. Yeah, yeah. They might do a thing where maybe, Seth doesn't typically cheat, so yeah, I think it's gonna be a normal match.
Lord Ziffer, what do you think chances are of Cody winning Money in the Bank this year? I think after he beats Seth, it could be a cool story for him to win the briefcase.
if you want to actually, what do you always say? Follow through on things. Like, yeah, you keep on writing him as the hot hand. You know, you try to keep him hot.
Yeah.
And so I think that's a great idea. Sure.
Yeah, that'd be solid. That'd be solid. If not, yeah. The only other option I could think of for briefcase winner is either Riddle or Orton, because that can kind of precipitate their split. But if they're obviously wildly over, probably still have a ton of merch. They're probably in absolutely no hurry to break that team up. But
yeah, I think you're right. Let's see here. Wild Dude, much like how Chaos adopted Best Friends, what's an AEW faction you could see being adopted into a different...
It's Blackpool Combat Club adopted by Suzuki-gun.
Yeah. Is Suzuki-gun like really much of a threat anymore? Like, I know Zack Sabre Jr. is part of it, and he's going to be challenging for the world title, but like Suzuki was just in a comedy thing, right?
Yeah, I know.
Who else is I think this is what they need to do. They need to Suzuki-gun needs to trim some of the fat. Keep Zack Sabre Jr. and Suzuki.
Man, I think you're selling Taichi short.
I'm not.
He's great.
At all.
And he's a good wrestler.
Selling him short.
And he's got 3 different gimmicks, and they're all awesome.
Everybody else has got to go.
No, Desperado's cool.
Keep Desperado. He's
great.
Yeah, he's cool.
Kanemaru doesn't really wrestle that much these days.
No, he really doesn't. Yeah, I would do, those 3 guys. That's good.
Cameron Bortolazzo, what is something you would change to make the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal relevant? I think the winner should get a shot at the Intercontinental or U.S. title at Mania.
Yeah, it should be something. I think that's a good idea. I think like a mid-card title. Yeah, you put the Andre on at the WrestleMania SmackDown or WrestleMania Raw.
And then,
then they get to challenge for, because like, what are they doing for the mid-card titles? Aren't they going to be at WrestleMania SmackDown or something? The U.S. title.
Ricochet is defending the belt on Friday against Garza in Korea.
What's Finn doing with the U.S. title?
He's in the Andre Battle Royal.
Oh, that's right.
Both him and Damian Priest are.
Yeesh.
I know. Mayor Planet Houston with the Oscars on last night. If there was a Going in Raw Hall of Fame for movies, what movies would be in it? What movies would be the Sid, the Christian, and the Scott Steiner? So what's our collective favorite so bad it's good movie? Because that would kind of be the Sid.
Oh man. Oh, there's an answer to this. What is it? There's an answer to this. There's totally an answer to this. I know there's a fucking answer to this.
Yeah, I know too.
Question.
I know there is too.
A movie that's so bad it's good. So bad that we enjoy it. No, the wrestler. Oh, the wrestler from 1974.
Oh, maybe.
Wrestling
off,
yeah.
As she says.
Yeah.
The Christian.
Oh, Forrest Gump. Enforcer has that right here. Forrest Gump. That's Forrest Gump.
Scott Steiner.
I mean, again, that's sort of along the same line. So bad it's good. Like something that's so out there and loud.
If I found any appreciation whatsoever for Southland Tales, I would say that. But I see basically nothing redeeming about that film.
Oh, I think the ideas are like some of the sci-fi ideas he has are pretty decent.
But as far as
idea how to execute it,
our collective Going in Raw movie Hall of Fame, there'd be some obvious choices.
Oh,
RoboCop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. RoboCop would be
Wrath
in there.
of Khan.
Wrath of Khan would be in there.
Citizen Kane would be in there.
Kane would be in there. Yeah.
Righteous Gemstones.
Like Kubrick would be Righteous and Succession. They'd be in there. Like Kubrick himself would be in there. Yeah. Muted Mayday says an erotic thriller for Steiner. Yes, Scott Steiner would be the Red Shoe Diaries.
Red Shoe Diaries, not the series, the movie with David Duchovny in it.
Yeah, right, exactly. Let's see here. Greg Morris asks, what is Vince thinking with that new shirt? I think they just wanted something that was like meme-worthy, that would capture people's attention, and that maybe they'd buy it because as a joke. Because I can't see anybody wearing that. But you show at WrestleMania, there's going to be people wearing it at WrestleMania.
Probably.
It's like the only place you can wear that shirt, though.
I know. Easy says, how long after Gable Stevenson's debut does Chad Gable get another name change?
I mean, that's a good question. I think it's a distinct possibility.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't know. I really don't. It'll be interesting to keep an eye on that one. CTO says, besides Yuta, who should be part of the Blackpool Clobbering Club? He says, I feel like Samoa Joe should join. Samoa Joe should completely and totally join. Absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And then Zack Sabre Jr., after he fails against Okada, I don't know when his contract's up, doesn't matter for the purposes of this, he leaves, goes AEW, and joins the Clobbering Club. Metacon, in honor of last night's Oscars, what slap had the most impact in wrestling? Schultz versus
John Stossel.
John Stossel.
Yeah, that's a good
That
answer.
that had the same, except Stossel didn't recover as quickly as Chris Rock.
No. NJWP, how many of the WrestleMania matches are WrestleMania matches and how many are filler?
Filler? Let's take a look here. WrestleMania 2022.
I mean, I don't necessarily think a bunch of the matches are filler per se. I don't think there's been adequate stories told with some of the matches that would lend them the aura of WrestleMania match.
I know that's such a common thing, though. It's such a
it really is, especially the last few years. I mean, like Usos versus Nakamura in Boogs.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, it'll be a fine match. I'm happy that Usos and Nakamura, I guess Boogs too, are getting on the Mania card. But in terms of the story, this just feels like such a last minute thing.
Let's see here. So obviously Lynch Belair, that makes sense. The Mysterios versus Miz and Logan Paul makes sense. There's always a celebrity thing. I'm fine, and they've built that story pretty decent.
Same with Sammy and Johnny Knoxville.
I mean, Drew versus Happy Corbin. At least there's been a story there.
Yeah, that doesn't necessarily feel like a match that has to happen at WrestleMania.
No, I agree. Yeah, I feel what you say about the SmackDown tag match. Charlotte versus Rousey, that makes sense. The Fatal Four, the women's tag division is so thrown together in the first place. That one doesn't, like, Sasha literally just came out with Naomi and was like, hey, we're going to be, and there was like there was no story for any of these teams coming together whatsoever.
Not really.
Knoxville versus Zayn is fine. It's comedy, or it's a celebrity thing. McAfee versus Austin Theory, that feels like WrestleMania. The Raw tag team titles, they've told that story over a really long period of time. I'm cool with that one. Edge versus AJ, I think that's decent. I mean, I'm not huge on Blue Edge either, but that's a dream match. So yeah, I don't know. Was that like half of them?
Something like that.
35% of them.
Hart the Duchy. Brock Lesnar has never held the tag team title in WWE. Who would you book as his tag partner? And what would you book the tag versus tag champ Survivor Series match to be? It would be awesome if you got a tag title run with Shelton Benjamin.
That'd be really cool. Great. I'd prefer to see it with Sami Zayn.
That would be good too.
That would be awesome. Viv asks, how different would the wrestling landscape be if Triple H didn't marry Steph? Probably a lot. Your camera
probably
froze,
a lot.
by the way.
Yeah, I just realized that too.
Yeah, I don't know that he would have been as embedded in the company as he has been.
Mm-hmm.
I just, or maybe he'd be even more embedded in the company because, if you're a family guy, you got Vince, you're with Vince all the time. He's like judging your skills as a husband and as a father. I don't know. Maybe if he was just his own dude, like he would NXT would have been a much bigger thing. I don't know. Let's see here.
Come Tuesday, ask, what are your thoughts on the Oscar winners last night? Do you agree with who won? Do you think they picked wrong? Was anyone snubbed? I honestly have not seen enough of the Oscar-nominated films to really make an educated assessment of the winners and losers. I saw Dune. That won a bunch of technical stuff. I really want to see Paul Thomas Anderson's new movie. Haven't had a chance to yet, though.
Who won for Best Director?
Jane Campion.
What movie did she do?
Power of the Dog, I think it was called.
Oh, my sister said that was good.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I'm similar to you. I don't really know dick about, I don't know. I saw the preview for Coda. It seems fine. I'm sure it's a good movie. But I don't keep up as much as I do as I used to. If I see something that piques my interest, I will definitely check it out.
Yeah.
But the Oscars doesn't really bug me.
Yeah.
It doesn't really do much for me.
Same.
Joke says, you guys have been really into car pranks lately, but I have another question. What are some of your favorite wrestling fails? Well, of course, the biggest one is Shockmaster. That's the best one.
Yes, that's tops.
That's awesome.
Without a doubt, that's tops.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to, that you can't really beat that.
Mike Hobbs, after the Oscars last night, is there a thing in WWE wrestling believe was 100% fake, but that you believe was fake, but everyone else thinks is real? So, like, for an example, if you thought the Montreal Screwjob was fake, but everybody thought it was real, I think that was totally real.
I don't think there's something that then you think is 100% fake, but everyone else thinks is real.
Not right. I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
I think I'm usually on the side of consensus for most of that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Justin Ortega, if you were invited to the Oscars, would you go? Hell yeah. Talk about a great people watching experience. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. That'd be interesting.
I always loved when Jeff would always get those red carpet premiere tickets.
Yeah.
Because of his job.
Those
we
were
would go. And they were so much fun. They were just, it was a blast just watching people.
Yeah, I never went to the actual red carpet parties, but I used to do a couple red carpet events, movie premieres and such, and they're really interesting.
They're interesting. They're really interesting.
Zach stands with Ukraine. Asks, would you be open to having Cody Rhodes adopt the pedigree as his finisher going forward, or have someone else use it?
Yeah, Cody. Of course, we talked about that the other day. I was like, who should get that? And you're like, Cody. Yeah, it's Cody. It's totally Cody.
Should be Cody.
Absolutely. GC30 Denver, we'll end on this one, says, what's up, y'all? What's the worst wrestling merchandise you ever bought?
Oh, plug, Steve.
Oh, shit.
Oh, ever bought. Sorry, I thought you meant this ever. I kind of zoned out after worst wrestling.
Oh, yeah. No,
because you have that video.
I got a video on WrestleJuice right now where I take a look at just what's on WWE.shop.com right now. I spent like 17 minutes on 3 pages, and it's just bad design after bad design.
So we did buy at WrestleMania the year we went in Orlando. We did buy 2 shirts for punishment. Mine was the Undertaker Roman one. That was like basically like a whole like plate of silkscreen here, and then like the design itself wasn't bad. On a t-shirt, I wasn't into it, but I don't remember what shirt you got. And it wasn't a comfortable shirt.
I got one for the sake of punishments.
Yeah.
I think it might have just been like something with really bad font or something. I honestly don't remember.
I remember we bought those at the Superstore.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I don't. Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, like I've bought so many. I guess I know what mine is. I got the one that was $6, the Inner Circle winning the Stampede match shirt when they lost it, which is pretty funny. Like it's bad because it's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of an intentionally bad shirt too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I bought that. Never wore it. I think I wore it like recently for the first time.
Yeah. I bought his Hype Bro shirts. Remember that?
I do remember that.
For like $6 when they were on clearance.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. All right, everybody. That's going to do it for us. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We appreciate it. And until next time, we'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.